What's up, everyone? We are live. Wanted to just reach out. We were running a little late, trying to get some planning in, a little tech issues, and some other good stuff. But we are here. We are focused and in focus, which is perfect. So, agents who win, lead with production Mondays. Daniel, myself, Todd. I want to just bring you a couple quick nuggets that we've got going on. Daniel, I'm going to let you jump in.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yep. So last week, the market continues to be exciting. The interest rates came down quite a bit, 4.99, which was pretty cool. They were up to 6%, and then they came down to 4.99. So we were trying to get as many buyers off the fence as possible last week, and we'll see what rates do this week because they're fluctuating. But that's good news. There's a little bit of normalcy happening, it feels like, in the interest rate sector. So if you're a realtor out there, those are things that you can be communicating to your customers. And you can check out the Freddie Mac website. Just Google Freddie Mac, and they have the a line graph there of interest rates and what they're doing up and down and all around.
I feel like things are starting to settle down a little bit. I mean, gas is in our area is down to 350, 340. Some areas even lower than that, which is awesome. And rates getting down below 5 again. So it's, that's starting to see some stuff. And with that, I think one of our sales leaders had told us on Friday on our call, a lot of your buyers that are buying right now are people that were 4 to 6 months past. And so
Yes.
start reaching out to those buyers that were sitting on the fence, because those are the guys that are going to be jumping in and buying something right now. And the rates were high threes, and now they're high fours. So it's a little bit better than high sixes. Feel like you're almost doubling in interest rate.
Yeah, I was just came across my mortgage interest statement, and when I bought my house in 2018, my rate was 4.375. So, we're right there.
Yeah.
That was a great rate at the time. So we're not far from there. But either way, sellers are more negotiable right now anyway. So that's one of the big things that we wanted to talk about. Sellers are more negotiable. There's fewer competing offers out there, so your buyers are able to get better deals, which is huge. This is what buyers have been waiting for a long time, and the builders have been, blowing up my phone and email with all kinds of incentives that they're offering buyers out there to entice them to buy new construction. Every day, I'm getting 4 or 5 solicitations with, whether it's commission bonuses or huge closing cost incentives to the buyers, interest rate buy downs, all kinds of things. So if you have buyers out there who are looking for new construction, right now is an awesome time to get them under contract, because some of the promotions that I've seen lately are buying the interest rate down to 3.5% for 30 years. So that's awesome. That's what the rates were in March. That's what the rates were last year. So buying the rate down to 3.5% for 30 years doesn't get better than that. Plus huge closing cost incentives.
Yeah, it's nice the builders are finally starting to get that. And ironically, I saw your text message. Lennar, who's been like realtor negative for so
0.75.
long, is back at 3%. Like, holy cow! And that's been like 5 years they've been playing that 0.75 game. So I'm impressed to see that. But it's gonna take a lot of sucking up to get back into the realtors' good graces to bring our buyers back over there.
Yeah,
For sure.
so Lennar, I don't think it's across the board. So they're experimenting. So
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how it
experimenting
goes.
with paying, competing with the other builders on the commission. That's interesting. That's an interesting experiment there.
It's the largest builder in the country, so
Yeah.
the fact that they want to work with us more than they did a few months ago is awesome. So that's all good news. Also, recently the quarterly report came out for EXPI World Holding, the parent company of eXp Realty. So that was pretty good news. Year over year, the revenue increased 42% to $1.4 billion, which is huge. And the gross profit to EXPI World Holdings increased 34% to $107.3 million, which is incredible. And the net income, $9.4 million. The net income, $9.4 million compared to $37 million in the year ago quarter. So, and then agents and brokers on the EXP platform increased 42%. So we've grown 42%. I don't know what we're over 84
84,000, yeah. And we were
agents.
just trying to we were just on a call with a guy over in Italy that's off an island over there who wants to open up over there. So we're excited to like that was a cool call being on and being like hearing the things that have to happen when you're trying to open a country.
Yeah, so it's been they've got a lot of exciting things going on. I
Yeah.
don't know if you got to watch that interview with Glenn Sanford where he was talking about the Success Spaces. That's another company that is under the EXPI umbrella. Success Spaces. It's basically co-working business spaces that they're going to be doing. So basically, if you're a broker owner out there and you have brick and mortar and you want to make it more profitable, EXP offers like multiple ways to increase your revenue streams. So it's not just commissions. You know, there's multiple ways to generate income at EXP. It's really the brokerage for entrepreneurial minded individuals. So that's one of the reasons why I joined personally, because you know where we both were for many years, we were as good as our last check. As
Right.
good as our last closing. And so if the closing stopped, the income stops. And that's, you know, one of the huge benefits of EXP Realty.
No, it's fun when we have that slow month and all of a sudden we get that the check in from the revenue share. It's nice having that additional money sitting there, you know, coming in. And, you know, I think another thing I wanted to touch on, oh my God, I forgot what it was. Anyways, let's keep going.
The stock's also been up.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with the stock when you're talking about the income, because we sold some at 14 and now it's at 18, and that's in the last couple of weeks. So
Yeah.
It's on a nice trajectory forward. I think a lot of the stocks are, but it's nice to see ours going up 25%, you know, for what's there.
Once a month, I'm getting the stock awards, you know, grants. Every time I check my, you know, once a month in my email, I get the email saying, hey, go in and accept your stock grants, which is pretty cool. And I just got Icon. You know, I got Icon a month ago, but it gets recognized this month. So that's worth $16,000 worth of stock. And these are just, you know, giant awards that I wasn't getting anywhere else. So when you accumulate that, you know, we still have some years left, right, to work in the real estate business, and you start doing the math, that's going to amount to a lot of money by time we want to hang up the keys. Hang up the lockbox key.
Yeah, hang up the lockbox and sell the lockbox. But no, it's nice additional, you know, advantages that are there for us. So I wanted to just mention a couple of things we've got going on this week or next week for events coming up. We'll remind everyone again next week. But next Thursday at our office from 10 to 11, we've got a realtor imaging and branding workshop with Yvonne Sandoval. And we've been posting on the Agents Who Win channel about it and also on our personal channels. And then anybody, you know, for Florida, this is Florida specific. If you are needing to get some CE credits, we have our coach is doing a buyer mastery class, and it's a 3-hour course. If you need your CE credits, because my license renews at the end of September, I have not done anything yet. So I'm looking forward to at least getting these 3 hours in, and then the next couple of things we need to do. But anyone who wants to get into a buyer mastery class, the Friday, the 26th, get you some details on that as well. And that's going to be on Zoom, not in person. So anybody in Florida can jump into that.
That's sweet. Continuing education hours. We need those. So that's awesome. And any other events that come up, we'll let everybody know. We've got some things in the works that we're planning. So as soon as we have some dates solidified, we will let you all know. But until next time, hope you all have an amazing week. Crush it out there, and we'll see you soon.
Awesome, guys. Have a good one.